Harry risks overstaying his welcome amid outrage in U.S. over Duke lecturing Americans. Prince Harry might be overstaying his welcome amid growing outrage in the U.S. over the Duke of Sussex's unsolicited advice to Americans. Prince Harry might be overstaying his welcome amid growing backlash against the Duke of Sussex in the U.S. Harry enraged several leading American figures last week after he suggested the First Amendment, which protects the right to freedom of speech, was bonkers. Sky News Australia host Chris Kenny claimed that Americans prefer their freedom over taking unsolicited advice from Prince Harry when it comes to their constitutional rights. Harry told a podcast last week, "I've got so much I want to say about the First Amendment as I sort of understand it, but it is bonkers." Mr. Kenny responded by telling Sky News Australia viewers, "I think Harry might be overstaying his welcome now. The Americans love a bit of star power and celebrity to be sure, but they also kind of like their freedom. And they don't take too kindly to unsolicited advice from the British royals. They actually fought a war and founded their country to escape all that." He continued, "They went to California to escape the public eye supposedly. They have done that strangely enough by signing movie deals and doing high-profile TV interviews and podcasts. Each to their own, I guess." Viewers agreed with Mr. Kenny's assessment, saying, "I'm British and the language doesn't contain words adequate to describe how embarrassed I feel every time Harry opens his mouth." One viewer said, "They are a truly matched couple. Markle spouts ill-informed rubbish about Britain and Harry spouts ill-informed rubbish about the US." Responding to Harry's criticism of the First Amendment, Fox News panelist Jesse Waters joked, "If he thinks the First Amendment is bonkers, wait until he hears about the Second. He complains about the press more than Donald Trump. Why is he talking so much? Keep it in a little." Similarly, Lee Cohen, who was an expert on Anglo-American matters for the House of Representatives Foreign Affairs Committee, hit out at the Duke and Duchess of Sussex for having besmirched the royal family in their Oprah Winfrey interview. He warned the couple that their fairy tale is wearing thin in the U.S. as Americans begin to turn on Harry and Meghan. Fox News host Sean Hannity also ripped into Harry earlier this week, calling him the Prince of Woke Social Justice Warriors. He said, "We don't need Harry coming from England to lecture us on our bonkers First Amendment that we News host Sean Hannity also ripped into Harry earlier this week, calling him the Prince of Woke Social Justice Warriors. He said, "We don't need Harry coming from England to lecture us on our bonkers First Amendment that he can't understand."